Hey guys, in my last video, someone commented and said, why pay $320 for Tarkir Dragonstorm collector box on TCG Player when Amazon is selling it for $280? So I went to Amazon to check, and lo and behold, it's going for $280 on Amazon. So what this is going to do to the price and the value of the collector boxes in the short term is that it's going to go down. We're going to see the price come down closer to this range. Could go a little bit below or a little bit higher, but we're certainly going to go below the $300 price in the short term. How long that short term is going to last, never certain. But don't forget, we do have Final Fantasy coming out about 2 months after the release date of Tarkir Dragonstorm, and then the spoilers and everything is going to come out before that even, and then everybody's going to be really hyped on Final Fantasy. The money is going to move to Final Fantasy if it hasn't already, and we're just gonna it's possible that it's gonna take a little longer for Tarkir Dragonstorm's price to appreciate. We don't know, but let's take a look at if you look at how many are even sold today. There have been 66 sales today of the collector, 70 sales of the collector boxes on TCG Player for 317, which is wild because you could get it for about $40 less on Amazon, but maybe people don't know about that deal or something like that. So anyway, I would certainly wait to buy this product, or I would just go to Amazon and pay the $280 for it right now. One thing I want to point out, I took a look at some of the more recent collector booster boxes, the standard ones, so not including Innistrad Remastered. So we're going to look at Aether Drift and Foundation. So what I want to point out is, if you look at Aether Drift collector boxes, like the volume of how many were sold, it is very low. Like, look at this. This is per week. Okay, so we had, again, remember, it released on Valentine's Day, February 14th. So per week, a month before the release, there was only 87 sold in a whole week. Then the week after that, it shot up to 180, then rising to 250, then 250 the week again after that. And on release, it was 340. And then it has a huge drop off to 188 the week after release, 118, 111, then 63, 50, 20, right? But if you look at the set that did really well, Foundations Collector Boosters, which is the set that came out before Aether Drift, the standard set, this set released November 15th. So leading up to the release, about a month before, 41, very low. 42 the week after that, still very low. Something happened this week, about 2 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks before the release of Foundations. 1,000 boxes sold in 1 week. What happened here? Why? Who pumped this? What's going on? And then after that, it just took off. Maybe it was like the spoilers spoiled some really good stuff. And then we went 400, right? So it was like 40 a week. Then it shot up to 1,000, and then 400, 450, 500, and at this point, it's over $300 a box. So of course, the sales volume is gonna drop off a little by then, and it's also we're approaching the holidays at this time. Then 270, 290, and then a huge drop off. But the price at this point is pretty high. It's 337. Then we got 100, 104, 80, 60, and 50, and it just gets lower and lower. But the price, it's like 400, and today it's sitting at $500 a box. So a lot of volume for Foundations, very low volume for Aether Drift, which makes sense. We talked about how badly the product did and how bad the set is. This set, Tarkir, does seem a lot better, and you can see the volume is better, certainly much better than Aether Drift. Not as good as Foundations, surprisingly. I mean, we don't have this 1,000 sales in 1 week kind of a thing going on. So for Tarkir, we have 270, 300, 300. This right here, so it shot up to 580, and that was when they spoiled all the stuff, all the cars and the shot, not the shock lands, the fetch lands and all the treatments for all that stuff. So then it shot up to 580, and This is the week we are currently in right now. So I think this is only like 4 days in and we're at 240. Okay. So it's too early to tell how this is going to go. I'm wondering if we're going to meet or surpass this 580 mark of last week for Tarkir Dragonstorm. We're going to look at that next week and see how we did. But given Amazon's got this for about $40 less, as long as people know about that, the numbers are going to go down until the Amazon either sells out or the price on TCG Player matches Amazon price. Really interesting. So make sure you don't pay over $280 at this time, as long as it's in stock on Amazon for the collector booster boxes. All right. See you guys later.